YouTube fans, I finally went on live today, guys. So it's time to go through on our YouTube live. Guys, I'm about to we recorded this for you guys, but it's going to be looking fantastic. So I have you ever realized I'm working on something in a Minecraft. Alright, if you want to see, guys, this is a perfect pair of goodness and a commentary. So when you bring back with Goosebumps School podcast, I really hope you be right with us on live from Goosebumps School podcast. The next, the Minecraft YouTubers commentaries about who knew about this movie. Behind the commentary on Minecraft will be starring to A. Shaq Black. And will be next is somebody actors. Somebody I'm a huge fan with. It was Jason Amarana from who played by Aquaman from the DC films. So, alright. So the beginning of the Minecraft game, I believe it's been about this Minecraft is my life. I was become, let's say, builder on this webcast on a YouTube live. You know, like properly, I guess, but I've already made myself a website, but a picture from it. I turned into myself as the photo gallery made into the Minecraft person. So I might be indeed the Minecrafter on this webpage. So let's go ahead, check this out with this awesome stuff about Minecraft and how I'm supposed to be building with something. Say like, I I don't know, but maybe in a real life we ever went to called the review of the Disneyland Resort theme park attraction theme parks. So you betcha. So here we have it. So I really hope you like this, guys. So here's this a review, the huge thing you want to see. So I might be still building and working something called Space Mountain. So it's almost done to be finished, and then you want to see later after that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that cool looking Space Mountain from with a creation by Walt Disney himself, or whoever built this from his own company, from his own builders, workers in Disneyland. So here we have it. Here's Space Mountain. And so you may check this out. So say welcome to Space Mountain. There it is, guys. This is the ride I'm working on today. So yeah, I'm not trying to make you fool, guys, because today is Happy April Fool's Day in our Space Mountain. Because I'm finally building on something, a cool, the water skates in a Space Mountain. It goes way higher and would be way dangerous hostage area inside, outside in a Space Mountain. And that would be blow you away. And that goes in a hyperspace. Goes into space by Star Wars in a galaxy in a Space Mountain. You can see all the starships are flying around inside a Space Mountain. You can see because something's not magic right now because I have to build this because I know it's not magic right theme park actually, but I don't think so because I'm still working on this, trying to bring that magic into the light to bring it alive in our Space Mountain. So if I seem is magical, like I guess, but this is why that different looking Space Mountain. So that's a review about this ride. So but it's not it, but it's a story about Space Mountain from into a script from in a movie. So I've heard about the haunted mansion, right? I did build that because you want to see that next, guys. So yeah, this is a story about the making in the movies into the Space Mountain was surprising hit by this ride. So yeah, that's a story about the script. And some people are actually really working on the script because the Space Mountain has been canceled in many years in legit in the 2003. So yeah, this is a 3-year-old Space Mountain has not been born into the ride into attraction quite yet in the making of the movies and sequels. So that's why it's going on to this ride. This ride is left it behind gas around inside there because someone has been, expelled this magic by Walt Disney himself. Because I have to rebuild some memories into the Minecraft world just for him. So yeah, because I'm become his own Minecrafter fan for Walt Disney because I have to build that for him from his company, from his old shops, from his people, whoever built this for him. It's like from his Disney workers around this world. It's one of the Disney workers that really agree with this, but that's okay. And we can still build a working in a Minecraft world. I don't think it's not legit better for looking version of that Space Mountain. Like, I personally don't see why not. But yeah, that's how we view that story, but the Space Mountain. Into the history of the Haunted Mansion. That was in fact part of the Space Mountain idea came to the Haunted Mansion movie. So yeah, that's a history from the story from into a Disneyland resort rides. So yeah, that's the commentary, guys. So the next ride theme park attraction will be coming up next. So say welcome to the Disney movies you ever seen, you ever lived with. It's like this. The walk through said, don't worry about this ride. It's right into from here. But it says, hold on a sec, guys. This is fantastic, guys. So here it is. I finally built this for you. Say welcome to this. Here we go. Say welcome to Disney movies of Emona. I walk through set. I finally worked on this 4 years in a decade to ever build that. Guys, this is a walk set remodel of a theme park into the, it's called the walking area to see go around this place. This is not part anyway because it's part of refixturing this movie. It's the story is about the Disney of M-O-N-A Emona film. It goes into this. This is a walkthrough set making on this for a while. So that's the story about Emona walks through the ocean of the sea. It goes by Emoe, and he's also the demigod of the great adventures of Emona. It is Shoni into a waterfall of Emona. And she's a magical character to this movie into a very own area walking set crew. So that's why I finally built this. Because we're actually, the side is for the path. The other end, this is for walking. It comes from there, right there. This is the side to the great adventures of the Disney of Emerald's Shoni of Water. So that's the name in the Minecraft rights. Into a remake version of walk through, but it's kind of like the, haunted mansion, the funny Nemo, I guess, but but yeah. So yeah, that's the place why you dying to think about this. Have you ever been this before? Into that Disneyland resort. So that's a story about that. So yeah, that is correct, guys. So yeah, I guess there you have it. That's that story. So like, okie dokie. So I believe there's a cosplay at Congratulations. So, is this for trying to answer one of your comments about this Minecraft? Like, I guess so. So, alright, so that's that story about the great adventures of Abrona, Shorty of Water. So that's the name of it. But next at least, the Finding Nemo theme park attraction! Woo! You're about to see this, guys. I thought I built this too. Okay, so if you want to see, like here it is. Welcome to the sea of the Finding Nemo submarine footage. This is a Disneyland resort park into the Finding Nemo, which is I do still have that movie Into the White. Attraction into fantastic, pure good looking submarine footage. Like I ever worked on this, or quite back in a few months ago. Like I guess so, but I finally did build into the movie. I have to start to re-record it on a YouTube live about movies, into rights, into remodeling art, into the Disney place of that Finding Nemo submarine footage. Is this about Merlin the clownfish, and he's got his own son named Nemo, was born back going to say 3 or 4 and 5 years old, from younger followers as kids. They're going to say adult family, parents, grandparents maybe, but with your grandkids, with your nephews and your niece, they start to like the Disney Pixar cartoon animation company to the submarine footage. It's been about this history story. It's about the submarine footage. It brings on all that guesses awaits to go inside the submarine. So there you have it. It's a submarine footage right here. Alright, as you can see, this is Nemo. This is Nemo's dad, Mr. Merlin the clownfish. This is where it starts to the beginning to the right, to the submarine. So yeah, the submarine does not do much, but it does move. But because I don't know how to make it the fact to the right, yet it will not work because I have to watch on the YouTube clips if they're actually does moving, but into my Minecraft world, but it does not do much. But it's kind of like been way difficult to build this, but the submarine does not really normally move. Right? As is part of the artifact, called the Oscar a winning reward to this movie into a submarine footage. Alright, as this goes right through the entire set. And the remodeling of the making of the Disneyland, I guess. But yeah, of course. And of course. So yeah, that's the story about Finding Nemo into the movie Into the White. Like, I guess so. And then, but like, it just not all, guys. But there's even more about that submarine footage. Alright, as you can see, this is a walk through there into submarine footage. So check this out. This is kind of look like it in the movie, but like everyone see. There we have it. Here's the water right there to the path. This is where being started. This is what the movie kind of probably look like that. It's kind of like the under the ocean into the movie setting. I have to build this. It's called the water pathway entrance to the submarine footage to the Finding Nemo movie. It is about the story. It's about this is where Nemo was born in a coral. His name, Merlin the clownfish, has his own wife named Coral. So that was his wife, his own girlfriend maybe, but she's been telling that story about Nemo like all that entire time. This is what happens to this movie. I don't think you haven't heard this yet, but it's like this movie. It does not retell it to the script, its own ideas, because they do have a problem about into a wide attraction to the theme park to the submarine finish. It's kind of bit felt off, But it's like this ride. It was felt quite out different, like that side of the ocean. This ocean, it does not work like this. Alright, is this probably anything popularly with the lighthouse? I didn't actually know how to build that. Alright, and then next we have the lanterns to the light. I did actually kind of did build that. It's just right here. Here, let me put this for you with my finger. Right there. This is, I did build this into the movie version. And the light lantern. This is where it goes in the light. White middle in the dark by the sea. Of the ocean. So yeah, I like popularly I guess, but yeah. That's the script particularly idea to build this ride. Into the Finding Nemo is kind of a bit disappointed to the submarine footage. Which is like you not see. Like yeah, from the ocean. It's like goes right under there for the ocean. It's just quite like a lot like it in the movie. As you can see it. So yeah, that's a story about that. So yeah, and then here's a more even strange, guys. But it's named Dewey and Merlin the clownfish. They went to the Shawnee of the ocean. It's called Cindy. Cindy. Or like yeah. That's a place named Cindy. So here's other two submarine footage. I got those two here. Say welcome to Cindy. This is what Dewey said to the place. So here's our other next more two stories, but Dewey meets Merlin the clownfish because they end up to meet Dewey because they went to the Shawnee to the ocean. We have to let Dewey to rejoining us with us in a submarine anyway, but she and her about her actor. She was great. She's fantastic. And she's silly. She's the funniest actor she ever be with Merlin the clownfish. It's like she's a really nice, not a bad person into a fish. It's like Merlin is kind of a stubborn way, but he seems to be very old from his productions for the scenes. For that Finding Nemo movie into the ride attraction maybe, but yeah, he's a clownfish. Like us the other way, but he's still afraid about sharks. So whoever be afraid of that sharks? Whoever brought this idea to that Finding Nemo movie? I have no idea why. It's just like Marlon Dewey has to left this out of the interview because they did not meet Bruce, that shark, not end up to that interview because they might well come after those two being eaten, be alive. It's like that fish are not food. The humans are not food. Alright, it's like this is all because they made it into a horror genre film. Into, Saws is way scarier looking. Then they made it today say that Finding Nemo is going to be a scary film. So yeah, I'm still not buying this by the way, this crap about submarine footage. It seems extremely good, but it does extreme better for this submarine. But yeah, it does get better. for that movie into the film. So I don't think it was not as worse, it seems. But that Merlin, Dewey, they're seeing quite a bit better ways by themselves. So yeah, they went to the Cindy. So there it is. Welcome to the Cindy building. It's actually kind of does kind of we we look at like it, but welcome to the Cindy. This is what Dewey says to an animation about this building, because I have to build, because I was just gonna say like I really have to build that about that building. This building is kind of a bit over of sketchy, but this building to the Cindy. This is what the Dewey says to animation to it. The story about this place. It's like the real life documentary that Finding Nemo they made into real life Cindy. So yeah, this is the part of the idea to build that. So yeah, this is about Cindy. This is where the talking wild crazy animals and the sea to ocean to Finding Nemo. It was fantastic, great, but this Cindy. So yeah, of course. Oh yeah, except very end of the submarine footage. It's called the creature from the ocean. This is where Merlin, Dewey, they also got same terrified by this thing. It's a crazy shark fish, which is a Michael shark Merlin, that clownfish, got stung by this fish. So yeah, this actually kind of does hurt when Merlin got stung like a lot worse, like it seems. It's like Merlin and Dewey, they say like, someone's been touched me. No, that was me. And like Dewey said like, oh. Yeah, that was funny. That's how that movie showed King of Dewey. That's when my voice like Dewey was. So yeah, I let's go ahead and have a look at this scene here. It kind of does what actually might be appeared in the movie. So let's go ahead and figure this out, guys. So let's just have a look at this here, guys. This submarine footage, it does surprisingly great, but into the right. Like here. And then, let me try to prove you one about this right. I finally might get to know about this dark truth about that Finding Nemo right, guys. So, it's going to get to know about the submarine footage. Right story from the movie. So let me find something that might be surprising, about this one, guys. So, like, okie dokie. So let's just better have a look at this. Let me see here, guys. Finding Nemo shark fish. Okay, like here we are, guys. Here we are. I finally got access for you guys. Oh, there we go. Now we got it even better. Okay, here we go. Here's this scene for you guys. So please, I'll show you this. This is actually really much more make sense. So here's our Finding Nemo into submarine footage. So here we have it. Now please try this.
Swimming, what do? We swim.
Dory, I'm singing.
I love to
That's the story about this scene into the submarine footage. That's why I have to tell it,
Now with that song, now it's in my head.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Dory, do you see anything?
Ah! Something's got me!
That was me. I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Who's that? Who could it be? It's me.
Are you my conscience?
Yeah.
Constance.
We haven't
That's
spoken
funny.
for a while. How are you?
Can't complain.
Good. Now, Dory, I want you to tell me. Do you see anything?
I see a...
There it is. This is the light of the sharkfish. See? Right here. Into this.
I see it too.
This is where that light it begins is showing. Like I don't even mess with the light though.
So
The
pretty.
it's kind of look like sea creatures and a fish. A really
Feeling
deep dark ocean. We cannot see
it's a
the
big
light.
deal.
The light is called
I want
shocking
to touch it.
light.
Oh,
Hey, come back. Come on back here.
I'm gonna get you.
I wanna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
Swim with you.
I'm gonna get you.
There it is.
Your best friend. Good feelings gone.
That's a shark fish into the realistic and a submarine fish, I guess.
I don't know where I'm going. The mask.
What mask? Okay, I can't see a thing.
Audrey.
Hey, look, a mask.
Read it.
I'm sorry, but if you could just bring a little closer, I kind of need the light. That's great. Keep it right there.
Just read it.
Okay, Mr. Bossy.
That's funny, guys.
P. Shirley. Not sure. Oh, the first line's P. Sherman.
Hey, Sherman.
That Claire Sherman. This is a really crafted, interesting item to the scene.
Light, please.
That's funny. Nah, brother.
Line 42, Wallaby Way.
That's great. Just finish up your speed read. No pressure, no problem. Well, there's a lot of pressure.
Cindy. That's a what the name of that building was. Bam, bam,
I'm dead.
and bam.
I'm dead. I died dead.
Now they got that sharkfish stranded trapped to the mast for the sea driver.
Yeah. No eating here tonight. Woo! Eating here tonight.
No, eating here
Da, 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 da.
So what did it say? What did the mask say?
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I remembered what it said.
Wow.
I forget things, but I remembered it that time. P. Sherman, 42.
Wait. Now, where is that?
I don't know, but who cares? Ha! I remembered.
Wow.
42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I remembered it again.
Okay. This is like really quite awesome, guys. So yeah, I guess that's all. There you have it, guys. So that's a YouTube live. So I guess we'll be back soon. Probably till So that's a whole review about this ride. The other two theme parks, as you liked it. So that's a submarine footage, and that's a review about the Space Mountain. So that's it. Two things you should learn about from me. So I guess that's the story about the history about the Disneyland Resort for you guys. So thank you so much for liking this, guys, and I'd like thank you for coming into my YouTube commentary live. So thank you so much for coming, guys. So thank you and so much to like this live. So I guess that's the review. So I see you later. So peace out.